Hive, at the Hive, at the Hive, at the Hive.
Hello and welcome everybody in here, out there, to another fantastic installment of Live at the Hive. It's Saturday night, and you know what that means. We got a great show for you. But first, just a quick word about the Hive. We are here for mental health resources for musicians in the community. We have a food pantry available. That is available for anybody that needs it to come on in. And we have resources for people to just come and have fun. We got rehearsal spaces, recording studio, everything that you need to be a great musician in the local area. Now, without further ado, here is your act for tonight, Chester!
Thank you. Cowboy metal, hear what it says. Your quest for justice left you for dead. Hear the call of the rebel, oh, they rise again. Cowboy metal, steel, brass, and lead. You can ride on up through the pouring rain, looking for the fun. You'll never feel it. One for the heart, one for the head. Cowboy metal, steel, brass, and lead. Cowboy metal, oh, right from the start. Ride the wheel, you never had the heart. Hear the call of the rebel, oh, they rise again. Cowboy metal, steel, brass, and lead. You can ride on up through the pouring rain, looking for the fun. You'll never feel again. One for the heart, one for the head. Cowboy metal, steel, brass, and lead. Hey! Yes, thank you. Thanks everybody for tuning in out there, and everybody who's here in the crowd tonight. We love the Hive. You may have seen me a couple times here. One of the best establishments I've ever, nonprofits that I've ever run across. If you're an artist, if you're a musician, you need to know about the Hive in the Boise area. Moving on. I know you know. you're sleeping in the shadows where I'm creeping. I know you know. What about me? Ooh, yeah. All those things that you've been saying, it's like a broken record playing. I know you know. What about? Ooh, yeah. What about me? Every night things are so clear. Don't justify none of the fear. In the morning while you're waking, still a question left for taking. I know you know. What about me? Ooh, yeah. All those things that I've been saying, it's like a broken record playing. I know you know. What about me? Ooh, yeah. What you give, not what you take. What about me? Ooh, yeah. What you give, not what you take. Thank you. I know, you know, something like that.
Something like that.
You know, it's been cold. Make sure if you're watching to what does Bob Barker always say? Spay or neuter your bass player.
Ooh, ouch.
Half and whole.
Are we talking about me? I'm not a bass player.
Are we talking about? No,
I
no,
don't know who
no.
the hell he's talking about. All right.
Half and whole.
All right.
Celestial now, shattering apart. Rhythm the chaos, confessing across time. First and final cycle will seek but never find. Answer to this quandary only serves us to remind. Nothing lasts forever, however strong the burn. Oh, strong the bind. Have an hole.
Always a barrel of laughs.
You know, so I heard, I just got word, a little bird told me that the other band that was going to be streaming tonight may have been feeling ill, so we are all you got tonight. So out there in Homeland, if it's time to take that drink or whatever you're into, it's time to do it. This is a little song called Valhalla Knows. Doesn't bend. Oh, I hold my brother. Will I lose him 'cause it's more than I can take? Oh, I hold my sister. Will I hear the children wailing out the way? Can we win the war if we're dead before it's done? Oh, 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 no. To forsake the souls of how many dead foes? Will I find him with those hands that never mend? Oh, I see my mother. Will I find her with that heart that doesn't bend? Oh, I hold my sister. Will I hear the children wailing out the way? No, forsake the souls of how many dead foes. Yeah.
Yeah, can you just bring me up a little bit in my monitor, please? Muchas gracias.
So any of you who don't know about the Hive, you need to come down here, check the place out. If you're a drummer looking for some practice space, because I am a drummer as well, I know a lot of apartments and crap like that won't let you ply your trade. Come on down here. It's extremely reasonable. They got their own rooms, full bands, a lot of full bands practice here. It's cool. They run off donations, and you know, I love these guys.
I'd like to say that we're all musicians, and most of us are starving. There's also a food bank.
One of the best food banks around.
You know. All right.
You know, speaking of which,
Starving artist.
being an artist, sometimes life can get hard. We got this saying, you know, life is a bitch. No matter ivory tower, the lowest ditch, we'll change the fact that baby life's a bitch. It's tooth and nail for every inch to get by. Almighty dollar, we slave away, but the bastards print more every day. Population taxing every way, and there's no end in sight. Where's our hopes and dreams? They're in short supply. This life's a bitch, and then you die. No matter who's in power or sales pitch, won't change the fact that baby life's a bitch. You'll have to fight for every single little inch you get by. Mighty dollar, we grind it out, but in the end, what is it all about? It's modern slavery and everybody gets a try. Where's our hopes and dreams? No matter how hard you cry, this life's a bitch, and then you die. This life's a bitch, and then you die. Where's our hopes and dreams? They're in short supply. This life's a bitch, and then you die. This life's a bitch, and then you die. Where's our hopes and dreams? No matter how hard you cry, this life's a bitch, and then you die. This life's a bitch, and then you die. Life's a bitch. Well, everyone, back here on drums, I got my good friend. I want to introduce the band. We got back here, we have Simon on drums. I call him the pocket master. He comes out to practice, recitals, and he's always right in the groove. Love Simon. Thank you, Simon. Over here, we have one of my favorite guys. His name is Eric. Eric just became a 4-time father. He's an excellent string player. I love him. I don't think I'd be able to do it any of it without him. So Big round to Eric. Eric KO.
I still don't kiss on the first date, dude.
Yeah, I know.
Sorry, man.
I'm trying. I'll get in those pants, I swear.
He's a weirdo.
I'm Chester.
No, he really is. He's really weird.
I've been around mostly heavy
Chester,
stuff,
get it?
rarely as a
Chester.
front man. I love doing this little project. It's nice to be able to write and get so many songs done. We got a new act coming to you the next time we're out, next time we're at the Hive, or the next time you see us. I am bringing a keyboard and piano on stage, and we're trying to work a new guy in. Treat for everyone. Moving right along. Where are we going?
I'm not sure, but when we get there, we'll let somebody know so they can find us.
Can you hear me, or am I the only one? Nothing forever, not the earth, the sky, or sun. Life is fleeting, but the cycle never ends. With truth, no trade backs, and the message never ends. Where are we going? Why so damn fast? When it's just future, we were promised in the past. Ooh. Would you hear me if I screamed into the sky? Break the chains, they hold you back, yeah, it's worth a try. Life is fleeting, but the cycle never ends. I'm like an ocean, as it flows, it never ends. Where are we going? Why so damn fast? When is this future? They were promised in the past. What are we Thank you. How you feeling up here?
I'm feeling really good.
Thank you on a Saturday night. Thank you all the staff here at the Hive. We love all of you. There's too many to name, and I'm terrible with names, but I know there's a bunch of you. Without you, we wouldn't be able to do this.
I can't see anything now. All right. Chester.
This is
Chester.
Hi. We're gonna play a love
Chester.
song. You can dance to it if you want.
Chester.
Ready? Every time I got you under my skin, something comes that never lets it begin. Baby, baby, this once I'll have some confidence, and I'll know just what to do. Every time I thought I'd figured you out, something comes that leaves me shattered now. I can't believe she's looking right at me. Take it easy, how, and you're gonna see it's true. Every part of me wants to be a part of you. What would you do? What if I told you? What if you knew? What if I showed you? I can't believe she's looking right at me. Take it easy, how, and you're gonna see it's true. Every part of me wants to be a part of you. What would you do? What if you know? I can't believe she's looking right at me. Take it easy, how, and you're gonna see it's true. Every part of me wants to be a part of you. What if you know? I can't believe she's looking right at me. Take it easy, how, and you're gonna see it. Every part of me wants to be a part of you. What if you know? I can't believe she's looking right at me. Take it easy, how, and you're gonna see it's true. But every part of me wants to be a part of you. Thank you. We got a couple more for you. We sound checked on it. song for you we like to call Grandma. We're going to change the groove just a little bit. Grandma, do you want to do it there, Grandma? Come on over and come get high with me. Grandma, are you going to do a grandma? And the shit's so good I can barely see. So I got it from a dude from Oregon. And it's so fresh you will agree. Oh yeah, Grandma, do you want to get high tonight, Grandma? Come on over and come get high with me. Come on over and come get high with me. Oh yeah, Grandma, do you want to get high tonight, Grandma? Come on over and come get high with me. Grandma, you're gonna take a whole grandma. And the shit's so good I just can't believe. I don't care what the grandkids have been saying. Now that you're so stoned and so happy. Grandma, do you want to get high tonight, Grandma? Come on over and come get high with me. Come on over and come get high with me. Oh yeah, Grandma, do you want to get high tonight, Grandma? Come on over and come get high with me. Come on over and come get high with me. Grandma, we love you!
That was a song for adults.
Yeah, maybe I should have put a disclaimer on it, but well, yeah, fuck it.
All right.
Leaving here tomorrow. Let's make it huge. Leaving here tomorrow. I guess this is one of our more popular songs. I'm leaving here tomorrow. I'm packing up today. One more walk down through the sorrow, and I'm thinking yesterday. I'm leaving here tomorrow. I'm the only reason why. Got no need to steal or borrow. Broken things should already die. Forever upon the sun. Oh, Thank you.
Hello and welcome back. We are here with Chester of Chester.
Hi,
and so yeah, that was a fantastic show. You guys did a great job.
Thank you. I love playing here. I know I've had a few shows here. We absolutely love what the folks do out here. The mental health thing is really big deal to me. I tell all my friends about this place all over the country. We love you guys. Anytime you'll have us, we'll be here.
It's good to know. Yeah, we'd love to have you. And so this is how many times have you played here?
Oh boy, don't hold me to this, but I think this is the 4th time for Saturday night. I think one night we didn't have a stream, but all the other ones I think are up there out in the internet world.
Right on. A longtime friend of the Hive. That's good. So, I love your guys' songs, and I noticed you guys even had some like really good sort of grooves going in between songs, and I'm wondering, are those just kind of improv, or are those maybe pieces of songs that you're working on?
Well, they are kind of improv. How do I say this? You have over 100 years of experience on the stage. My guys just kind of know what to do and when to do it. When we first started in garage bands when we were kids, we had to plot out everything, but we just come up here and kind of let it breathe, let the dirty jokes flow, and we're much dirtier on other shows, by the way, for those who care about that. We try to keep it family friendly when we play the Hive, because it is all ages, and you never know when you're going to touch some young person out there with your sound, and they'll know what they want to do for the rest of their life.
Yeah, it's kind of doing it by sense of smell. It's good.
Yeah, we play by Braille.
By Braille. Yeah. So I'm curious, like, I'm sure you guys got some new songs coming out soon. I know you're working on kind of getting keys worked in. And so I'm kind of curious, like, what's sort of your favorite part of the creative process? Is it that brand new part where everything's a fresh idea? Do you like the development? Do you like when it finally gets out there?
Well, Chester, I am Chester. Those who know me, that's my first name. I write all of this stuff. I do it in my little studio at home. I play all the musical parts before I show my guys, and they kind of take it from there, and they kind of finish it out. I started this basically when COVID started. We actually have another 12 songs that we are working up. Our sound, next time you see us play anywhere, or the next time we come back here, is going to be a lot bigger. We're trying to get to a 5-piece, 2 guitar players, a bass player, the drummer, me on keys, and 2 of us singing. But if not, we'll definitely be a 4-piece by then, as I'm hoping that Chadwick, if you're watching, I hope that Chad works out. It's my favorite part of the creative process is probably when it's finally put together after I work at it all night, and I lay down tracks on top of tracks, and I finally get a mix down that I can show the guys. It makes me excited. I'm pretty prolific as a writer. I could probably do 1 or 2 a day if I was really pressed, but they're not all gems, of course. 1 a week is pretty normal for me, but again, not all of them are keepers or appropriate for stage use. I really hope folks like the new album. We're going to try to work to get it pressed in vinyl. We're reaching about 8,000 views on YouTube, and we have around 2,000 fans between all the different social medias. They are beginning to make tiny buzzes, and yes, we will be doing a small Northwest tour at some point, but probably not till next summer.
Right on. Have you toured before?
Chester never has, except we did a small town tour just in the Boise area. We kind of hit Emmett and Glens Ferry and some of the places that don't get a lot of entertainment. I really enjoy playing the little tiny venues, even the places that don't even have stages. The show has grown from 1 guy with a guitar to, the 3 guys you see before you. It continues to grow. I don't think we'll ever get picked up nationally, but you never know. You might get a radio hit. Who knows? But as far as tours go, it'll probably be small towns, with Boise being the biggest.
Right on. Yeah, I heard those small town shows probably are a lot of fun.
They are a lot of fun. The crowds are usually pretty keyed up, and it's great to be right next to the people. It's kind of cool. And some of my other acts like Munchkin, we played big shows. Big shows are great, but you seem far away from the audience. This kind of stuff is much more intimate, which is what they say all men crave.
Do you find that the stress factor is any different, or does it start to all kind of feel the same? Like, for example, we can't see much past the lights, but do you feel the energy of all those people more?
I don't believe it stresses us out more. However, it is much harder to play to a small crowd than it is to a bigger crowd for whatever reason, at least for me. Once I get on stage, it's pretty easy for me to kind of put the blinders on, especially with lights up and stuff like that. Before you play, however, with the big crowds, you do get a little bit of that tinge of, oh, here we go, I hope we don't screw up. But you know, that's just the musician way, I guess. It's I think it's easier for the big shows. These little ones that we've been doing, you can't really screw up too bad because they're right next to you and they can see it. You know, and if you do, just look at the bass player.
You heard it here, folks. That's pro advice. So I'm wondering if you could talk a little bit about like sort of how like mental health might play a role in your music or vice versa. Yeah, talk a little bit about that.
You know, if you really take apart the songs that we play, you're not going to find too many real happy subjects with my music. I pour a lot of my sorrow into my art so that I don't have to carry it around. That being said, whether it's healthy or not, it's good to have a handle on one's mental environment. I suffered some brain damage as a child and have always had mental issues, both physical and psychological. You know, for our art form, musicians especially, we seem to love to take that melancholy road, and that's what really, it hurts me. I've lost so many friends and musicians over the years to suicide and drug abuse that if there were more places like this, you know, I'm sure a few of them would still be with us. That being said, mental health it's the most important thing we have. Something about making music slowly makes us crazy, and it's good to have people around us to maybe try to keep us on the winning side. You know, I love it.
Have you ever found that your creative process spurs more easily when you're in those sort of darker places or more volatile states?
Yeah, I'm a guy that practices a lot. If you ever come to my house, I'm always making music over there. The way they're born isn't so spontaneous as that. When I write the lyrics, I'm definitely in a darker place. But when I do the sounds or the tune of it, sometimes I'm not. And sometimes they juxtapose and kind of give a contrast, which I enjoy performing them that way. Lyrics for sure, but sometimes it's fleeting, and sometimes it's the whole day. Mm-hmm. You know, once they're out of me, though, it helps me kind of let them go, set them down, and, you know, one day at a time. That's how I do it.
Very nice. And I guess I suppose we can do one more. Wondering if you feel like there's any like value to the sort of maybe the dark humor or the vulgarity, the things you say like maybe aren't appropriate for all stages. I'm wondering if you take it back to the sort of the Frank Zappa days when that was kind of the first big controversy. I'm wondering how you feel about that as like a.
I love Frank Zappa. I mean, he is an amazing songwriter. A lot of his stuff is kind of goofy and inappropriate. I think it is very important. Hey, a lot of us can play the straight rock and roll, the 4/4 stuff, and we could spin it happy, and I love you do, love, love, love. But I find it to be the perfect spot to cleverly air some of the dirty laundry, the dark side of being human. It's fucking hard out here. Whether it's finances that grind you down. I mean, we humans are the only animal that pays to live here, and musicians aren't always the best when it comes to that. The biggest stress I find with them is usually finances, and that's why I thank you guys for the food bank. It's actually helped me a couple times, me and my daughter. The value in being able to be inappropriate kind of opens up the door for more. If we were always obedient and always in line, I don't know that this art form would be quite as attractive as it is for everybody. Vulgarity aside, to go places nobody else goes, whether vulgarly or cleverly, is kind of what I'm trying to do, really.
I must say, very well spoken. And yeah, this was a lot of fun. And once again, this is Chester of Chester. It was great talking to you, man.
Thanks, Alex.
Have a great night. Thank you.